Cennet, cennet, delikleri birkaç kuşle, birkaç kuri. Cennet, cennet, delikleri birkaç kuşle, birkaç kuri. İsteyene veranları bana seni gerek seni. İsteyene veranları bana seni gerek seni. Bana seni gerek seni.
Well, I've been told that was a Turkish song, and I'm going to pretend that I knew exactly what they were saying. When we're having coffee later on, you can just ask me in the hallway and I'll tell you what the song is about. Thank you so much for that. And I'm going to be calling up Elewani Pandelani from Nedbank. Nedbank, an enabling partner in making SA your home away from home. This is the head of diplomatic and non-resident banking. So please come join us on stage.
Distinguished Excellencies, esteemed members of the media and valued guests, it's an absolute honor to see so many familiar faces. I actually start feeling like I am a diplomat myself. It is an honor to stand before you today as we navigate an era of profound geopolitical shifts, an era where diplomacy and financial stability are more connected than ever. The global landscape is evolving rapidly with shifting alliances, economic uncertainties, and emerging markets redefining the way nations engage with one another. In this dynamic environment, financial institutions must not only adapt, but lead with foresight, resilience, unwavering commitment to their clients. At Nedbank, we understand that diplomatic banking is not just about transactions, it is about relationships. It is about trust, longevity, and a deep understanding of the unique financial needs of embassies, consulates, international organizations operating in South Africa, and private clients and their household. Our approach is simple, yet very powerful. We build relationships that grow, ensuring that our clients receive tailored financial solutions that align with their strategic objectives and fulfill their local banking needs. With a commanding 60% market share in the diplomatic banking sector, Nedbank is the dominant player in this space. This is not only by chance. It is the result of decades of dedication, expertise, and unwavering commitment to excellence. Our clients choose Nedbank because we offer more than just banking. We offer partnerships, insights, and seamless financial experiences designed to support the critical work of diplomatic missions. Our offering extends beyond mission because we understand that diplomats have local banking needs and Nedbank has a solution to meet those needs. Allow me to share and demonstrate how we do what we advocate for. A consulate, which I will not disclose, had a major engagement that they were preparing for. It was an international event which required meticulous. Our dedicated team provided comprehensive support from setting up multi-currency accounts to offering expert advice on regulatory compliance. We also implemented a customized financial management system that streamlined their operations and reduced administrative burdens. Thanks to our tailored solutions, the consulate successfully hosted the event without any financial hiccups. They were also able to focus on the diplomatic aspects of the events, confident that their financial matters were in capable hands. This story demonstrates how Nedbank's expertise and personalized service can make a significant difference in the success of diplomatic missions. We are committed to being a reliable partner, ensuring that our clients can achieve their goals with financial peace of mind. Our latest financial results reaffirm our strength and stability in the market. Nedbank continues to deliver robust performance, demonstrating resilience in the face of global economic fluctuations. Our strategic focus on innovation, sustainability, and client-centric solutions has positioned us as a leader in South African financial sector for heads of missions. Financial security is paramount, whether it is managing operational budgets, facilitating international transactions, or ensuring compliance with evolving regulations. Nedbank stands ready to support your mission with expertise, efficiency. I invite you to reflect, how can a trusted financial partner enhance your mission's success? We invite you to engage with us to explore how our bespoke banking solutions can enhance your financial operations and provide the stability that you need in an unpredictable world. In closing, diplomacy thrives on relationships, and so does banking. At Nedbank, we are more than a financial institution. We are a trusted partner in your journey. We look forward to strengthening our collaboration with each and every one of you, ensuring that your financial needs are met with the highest standards of service and integrity. Thank you once again to Marion and the launch of the Diplomat, and to Mail and Guardian for the opportunity to partner in this initiative. Thank you very much.
Nedbank, I have a mission of my own. It's a personal mission. I just need to understand how the money comes in and then it just vanishes out of my bank account after buying a burger. But we'll have a chat about that later. Coming up next, we have Laura James, who's a forensic profiler, diplomatic relations, reading between the lines. So if they're close by, please come on stage and join us.
Your Excellencies, distinguished colleagues, 3 months ago I received a message that brought my past and present sharply into focus. A young woman in Lithuania reached out to me, not by chance, but because she knew I had first-hand knowledge of a man now for the state, in the now infamous Advocate Barbie trial, leading to the conviction of Suzanne Visser, the first woman to be placed on the National Sex Offenders Register in South Africa. But central to that case was Dirk Prinsloo, a dangerous pedophile and manipulator, responsible for the rape and abuse of minors, as well as the creation and distribution of child pornography. After fleeing South Africa, he moved through Russia and Belarus, where he fathered children, left lives in ruin, and eventually attempted to rob a bank, resulting in a conviction and a lengthy prison sentence in Belarus. Upon his release, he disappeared, only to resurface this year in Lithuania, allegedly claiming refugee status while abusing other vulnerable women. His modus operandi hadn't changed, only his location had. What is truly alarming isn't just his mobility, the ease with which he exploited disconnected systems, crossing borders undetected due to weak information sharing and fragmented oversight. This is not an isolated case. Transnational offenders thrive in the spaces between our institutions, where countries fail to speak to each other, where background checks don't traverse borders, and where real-time intelligence remains trapped in silos. As someone who works closely with global policing agencies, from the Hawks and state security here in South Africa to law enforcement partners in Africa, Europe, and North America, I've seen just how costly these blind spots can be. That's where Cyberity comes in. We don't replace law enforcement, we support it. We build those missing bridges between services, agencies, and jurisdictions. Our support to embassies and policing services focuses on prevention first. That means strengthening frontline systems like vetting, not just as a formality, but as a first line of defense. Our biometric system is fully digital, quick and user-friendly, offering results within 48 hours, and this is often crucial. We check current and pending criminal matters, the South African sex offender registries, qualifications and identity verification, and then of course most importantly, repeat screening for ongoing roles of trust, because the person you hired 10 years ago is not necessarily the person you're employing today. But more importantly, we also integrate OSINT's intelligence, behavioral profiling, and deep case analytics, identifying hidden risks that traditional background checks often miss. For human trafficking cases, we provide real-time investigative support, helping local units with surveillance data, trace intelligence, and cross-border tracking. We assist when the capacity is short, not because our systems are weak, but because resources are finite. And in that gap, we help frontline units operate at full strength. Almost all forms of organized or premeditated criminality today have a digital footprint. Whether it's to identify, recruit, or exploit, or in fact sell their victims, this is all being done online today. I recognized that shift over 15 years ago and began working alongside Botswana and later South Africa's law enforcement, prosecuting authorities and NGOs to train them in the identification, investigation, management of cyber-enabled crime. This work has included the profiling and tracking of human trafficking syndicates and online scams targeting the vulnerable, those being our children and pensioners particularly. Together with a strong team of hackers and OSINT analysts, we conduct ClearNet and dark web investigations where some of the most appalling and unthinkable offences take place. As the cyber landscape continues to evolve and we face new and additional challenges in the form of AI-enabled crime, we must all strengthen our resolve to stay ahead of those who exploit cyberspace through the strengthening of cooperation and cybersecurity systems. At the heart of our work is connection. Crime is global. Its architecture is digital, fast-moving and opportunistic. But our defenses remain fragmented, and that's where we must change. The embassies represented here today are who are the gatekeepers and the first responders to your citizens abroad. By investing in trusted networks, shared intelligence, and proactive systems, we don't just respond to danger, we anticipate it. Because many of these threats are visible, predictable, and preventable if the right people are speaking to each other at the right time. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lori, for the important work that you do. May we please prepare for the address by Executive.
I think this is punishment for being late. This is definitely punishment. You just sit down and it's already your time. I sincerely apologize. We just had two things that I needed to take care of before getting here. So it's not my character to be late. I don't believe in African time. I don't believe in African time. And if you can just allow me to observe protocol. International Press Institute Congress. International Press Institute Congress. He said, and I quote,
A critical, independent, and investigative press is the lifeblood of any democracy. The press must be free from state interference. It must have the economic strength to stand up to the blandishments of government officials. It must have of government officials. It must have sufficient independence. I say that your role in society must be supported, safeguarded, and strengthened. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why I'm honored to give this address as the Mail and Guardian has chosen to continue to reinvent its offer to readers across the country and the continent. The Diplomat weekly feature will also serve as a much-needed platform to keep citizens informed about the critical work done by diplomatic missions that are stationed here in the city of Tshwane. This capital city is home to the second highest number of diplomatic missions in the world after Washington, D.C. The city of Tshwane values the presence of these diverse diplomatic missions. The role played by embassies in building relations between countries does not go unnoticed. Some people do not get the privilege to know what you do in our country and for our country. And such platform is always helpful to carry the message. The Diplomatic Corps has contributed generously to cultural and educational programs in our nation. Thousands of young people have benefited from bursaries and learnership opportunities offered by foreign missions. Some of our health programs, including TB to HIV, have benefited tens of thousands of South Africans, especially in rural communities. It has benefited people you have not met, but you have contributed to those people's livelihoods. The valuable transfer of knowledge created by diplomatic missions contributes to South Africa's cultural and social ethos of Ubuntu. We are because of others. Our citizens will find value in learning about the diplomatic opinions of ambassadors stationed in South Africa. In the current political climate, where geopolitical shifts dominate conversations, more diverse voices and perspectives are required. I look forward to reading about how the diplomatic guests navigate their presence in this country, more especially in the city of Tshwane. Ladies and gentlemen, since I became the Executive Mayor in October 2024, I'm still considered a new mayor. So if I make any mistakes, please forgive me, I'm a new mayor. One of my key priorities has been to build strong relationships with our strategic partners. This includes the diplomatic community and the media. I believe that regular engagements help us to understand one another better and improve the way we work together. As members of the Diplomatic Corps, you live and work here in Tshwane. You experience many of the same challenges our residents do. Power outages, crime, and service delivery delays affect everyone in the city. I want to assure you that we understand this, and we are doing everything we can to improve the situation. We are working to make it easier for you to access services. We are also fast-tracking efforts to fix the delivery gaps that exist in some parts of the city. This is not just a promise to the diplomatic community. It is a commitment I have made to all the residents of Tshwane. But I also believe it is important that we are honest about where we are as a city. We know that our city is facing serious problems. Poverty is high, and unemployment is now sitting at 38%. These challenges are real, and they affect everything we do, including our ability to serve our residents. If we want to change this, we need to grow our economy. There's no way around it. When our local economy grows, we can create more jobs, increase our income, and reduce the number of people who rely on social support. Importantly, this gives the city more money to deliver better services to everyone, including the diplomatic community. Until we address the issue of economic growth, we cannot sustainably deliver services to all residents of Tshwane. This is why the main focus of my term is to get our economy working again. In 2011, the city's economy was growing at 6%. In 2023, that number is 6%. So we have approved an economic revitalization strategy, which is a short term because it's 2025 to 2029. And we have aimed to grow the economy of the city by 3.9% by 2029. Crazy, right? I've got crazy energy, don't worry. And with that 3.9%, to us, it translates to us attracting investment between 17 to 26 billion by 2029. We are currently at 1.6 billion per year. Crazy, right? Well, it's necessary. If we do not get this right, the future of those who call City of Tshwane their home is starting to be bleak if we don't get this right. So through the economic revitalization strategy, now we have a clear and practical plan on how to grow the economy, attract investment, and create jobs in all parts of the city of Tshwane. We are targeting 10 sectors, and as we continue the discussion, as I see some familiar faces here, it would be good to unpack what means exactly. But the aim of our economic revitalization strategy is simple. We want to make it easier to do business in Tshwane. We want to attract more investment both from within South Africa and from abroad. I shared this with you because I know that many of you in the diplomatic corps represent a range of corporate and trade interests from your home countries. Making sure that we can support those interests here in Tshwane is important for all of us. To build a more sustainable future for Tshwane and its residents, we need valued partners, such as yourselves, to work with us. In the same way, I believe the media has a valuable role to play. You are not just observers, ladies and gentlemen. You are our partners in telling the story of progress and helping the public understand what we are doing to improve the lives in the city. Yes, we face challenges, and I will never shy away from that. But we must also talk about the opportunities that we see in the city. We must also talk about the progress we are making, even when it takes longer than we would like. This is our capital city, and it should be our collective pride. Ladies and gentlemen, this year, South Africa has the honor of hosting the G20 summit. As part of this, the cities of Johannesburg and Tshwane are co-hosting the 2025 Urban 20 cycle. From the 12th to the 14th of June, Tshwane will host the U20 Sherpa meeting and the African Mayors Assembly. So we will be welcoming some of your residents to our city. This will bring together African city leaders to shape a common voice ahead of the U20 Mayoral Summit later this year that will be hosted in Joburg. And it's important for us that we sharpen that voice, because when we talk as African city leaders, we say our voices disappeared in the climate change agenda. But we're not doing.
Roger Lachman, joining on stage. You can give him a round of applause.
Distinguished guests, Your Worship, the Mayor of Tshwane, and the events team, your meticulous coordination and professional execution have made this morning's gathering both seamless and memorable. Thank you for your tireless work behind the scenes. To the fabulous choir and to the Javits Art Center at the University of Pretoria for making this morning special. To the broader Mail and Guardian team, from editorial to design to communications, this has been a continuing commitment to dialogue and multilateralism. The Diplomat is in many ways your platform. It is intended not only to report on diplomacy, but to host it. To this end, ambassadors, Your Excellencies, High Commissioners, and diplomatic representatives are warmly invited to contribute opinion pieces and reflective essays to the Diplomat. Whether on matters of international cooperation, sustainable development, global peace, or cultural diplomacy, your perspectives are vital and most welcome. In addition, we will use the Diplomat to commemorate your national and independence days and shine a light on the significant cultural, historical, and diplomatic milestones celebrated by your nations. This will be done with dignity and sensitivity, and we look forward to collaborating with your missions in that regard. Thank you once again for gracing us with your presence today, and we look forward to walking this journey with you and building something that not only informs, but inspires. Thank you so much.
And this is the end. I'm sure it's the most favorite part for others who has had to leave the office today. We're going to have a bit of lunch and network, but before that, there's going to be a draw because, like I said, the Mail and Guardian is a gift that keeps on giving. So we're going to be doing a draw, and two people are actually going to be winning a subscription. I think it's a 12-month subscription, if I'm not mistaken. Listen to that. I wish. So I'm going to call Marianne on stage, at the podium, to come assist me with this. So yeah, sit up and get ready, because you might be the next winner of the 12-month subscription for the Mail and Guardian. All right.
Thank you.
The Ambassador of Yemen. He was always competing with me for my photographs for his Twitter. Congratulations. Rabi Sarmula, Embassy of Palestine. Congratulations. Well done. All right, thank you everyone for your support, and I look forward to engaging with you, and we will speak now outside at lunch.